So here are 5 reasons why having a high degree of empathy can actually make you vulnerable. I learned this the hard way. So empathy is a really beautiful quality in many ways. It's actually one of the things that always restores my faith in humanity. We also know that not everybody experiences empathy, guilt, remorse, or like emotional responsibility in the same way, and I've come to learn that those people can make decisions that other people would struggle to make because they're not carrying the same emotional weight. And sometimes those people can rise in positions of influence and power or success precisely because they are willing to do the things that highly empathetic people couldn't or wouldn't do. So I wanted to make a video on it because when you feel deeply, you care deeply, and you naturally consider the impact of your actions on other people, there are certain vulnerabilities that come with that. And I don't think that we're always taught that some of your greatest strengths can sometimes become the very thing that leaves you exposed. Hi, I'm Jade. I'm a private psychotherapist. I'm also autistic, and I run a place called Planet Pure, a place where I help autistic people begin to understand themselves rather than blame themselves. So let's jump right in. Number 1, you explain behaviour that should be being addressed. Empathy helps you understand why somebody acted the way that they did. But also sometimes that becomes the exact reason why you tolerate things that maybe you should have boundaries around. So for example, you may recognise somebody's trauma or stress or insecurities or stress response and accidentally minimise the impact of their behaviour. Number 2, you can struggle to distinguish pain from character. When you see somebody is suffering or has suffered, it can become very difficult for you to separate their pain from their actions. For example, you may overlook manipulation, dishonesty, or cruelty because you can see the wound underneath it. Number 3, you can become easy to guilt. Empathetic people naturally consider their impacts of their choices on others. Unfortunately, this can make guilt a really powerful tool in the hands of somebody who will misuse it. For example, you might stay in situations that are hurting you because they tell you that leaving them would make them upset. Number 4, you can become disconnected from your own needs. If your attention is constantly directed towards understanding everybody else, your own feelings can end up becoming secondary. For example, you might know why somebody is struggling, whilst you have no idea what you need anymore because you're no longer connected to yourself. And number 5, you can doubt your own reality. When you have empathy, it can pull you into everybody else's perspective. So for example, after being hurt, you might spend so much time understanding the other person's side and perspective that you begin to doubt your own reality and stop trusting your own experience. How many did you get?